You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, here we go again, guys. I guess some of these school districts, some of these states just don't get it. The American people do not want men and female sports. And I believe one of the reasons why this is continuing to happen, folks, is because of Trump derangement. Anything that Trump actually says, they're going to go against what he says. So therefore, when he actually says there will be no men and female sports shouldn't be allowed, they're going to say the opposite. They're going to say, well, we believe that men should actually be in women's sports. When this is a losing issue, the overwhelming majority of the country, folks, does not believe that men should be playing women's sports or boys should actually be in girls' sports. It's unfair. There's a physical advantage. Everyone knows this. But here we are again, guys, talking about this thing. Because now the school district in Philadelphia is saying, no, we're going to defy Trump's executive order on keeping boys and men out of women's sports. They're defying his executive order, folks. This is a losing issue. Maybe, just maybe, guys, they're going to have to learn the hard way and end up like Maine, where federal funding is stripped. Now, in Pennsylvania, folks, Trump did win Pennsylvania. He won there 2 out of 3 times. The people are not down with this, but this school district just doesn't care. They do not care. They're going to defy him. This is just pure insanity, guys. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, support us by becoming a channel member here on YouTube. We have our member live stream every single Friday, except this Friday, not going to happen. Make it up next week. Just starts at $5 per month. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Right over here, guys. Philadelphia schools defy Trump's transgender athlete ban. They're just going to have to learn the hard way, folks. The Philadelphia school district is moving to defy President Donald Trump's Title IX rules banning transgender athletes from playing in girls' sports. The district's decision comes despite the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association Board of Directors vote to rewrite statewide rules to comply with the president's orders on the issue. So even PIAA is rewriting their rules to comply with the executive order, but the Philadelphia school district is saying, no, we're not going to do it. I mean, this is insane. So therefore, shouldn't Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association actually then be able to tell the Philadelphia school district, no, you're just not going to be able to participate in sports? Yeah, this is crazy. The PIAA maintains that the president's Title IX orders bind all Pennsylvania schools that receive federal funds and has said that the board is following the order to ban males from competing in female sports. However, the Philly school district refuses to obey the state and federal rule changes. So, man, they're just defying everything, man. Everything. PSD spokesperson Christina Clark said on Tuesday that the district will continue to ensure safety, equity, and justice for all students regardless of gender identity or gender expression of its students and staff. The district will continue to align its practices to support its LGBTQ plus. I mean, are we adding another plus on this? I get confused too, guys. I mean, this is crazy. Anyway, students in accordance with Board Policy 252 for transgender and gender nonconforming students. The district's statement added. The district had first updated its rules to address transgender athletes in 2016 which at the time was one of the most radical policies in the country. What? The policy is so radical that the policy is so radical that it enshrines the right of teachers to hide a student's gender identity from parents. What? That is really crazy, man. That is really, really crazy. The policy states that school staffers are prohibited from discussing children's school lives with parents and adds transgender and gender nonconforming students shall be permitted to participate in physical education classes and intramural sports in a manner consistent with their gender identity. Participation in competitive athletic activities and contact sports will be resolved on a case-by-case basis. The policy also warns teachers and staffers from gender practices and requires them to use a student's fake pronoun. The Inquirer notes that Philly schools have received $619.3 million in federal education grants. The district's decision to defy federal rules threatens that funding. Well, that funding is done. Their funding is done. I mean, they've gotten almost $620 million, guys. And all they need to do is keep the males out of female sports. That's not hard to ask. It's not. But what's actually been going on in these schools, guys, is that this has been implemented and ingrained in the students. I believe these kids have been groomed to actually say, you know what? I know I'm a boy, but I actually feel like a female. They're grooming these kids to actually do that, folks. And now this school district is saying, nah, we're going to allow boys to continue to play women's sports when it's actually against state rules too. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. The superintendent of this school district needs to be fired. I hope President Trump actually comes out and addresses the Philadelphia school district directly on this. You know, check them just like he did Maine. Because I believe over the coming weeks and months, you're going to have more school districts come out and say, nah, we're not going to comply. And we know this happening. Pure insanity, guys. This is not a winning issue for you guys. This is not a winning issue. The American people are not down with this. Women now are not down with this. This is unfair to them. I believe in a equal competitive playing field and fair. But no, not this school district. Not this school district. This is insane, guys. Gonna leave right there. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.